G'day, g'day. Live yet? Live? Live? Okay, I think I'm live. How's it going, champions? We are gonna play the final DLC of Rise of the Golden Idol. These guys are Sentinels, I remember that. I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember that. That was, some sort of symbol. We got pirates. How are you, Joshua and Miss Traveller? How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Pay heed to the curse of the Last Reaper. A horrifying tale for the ages. Oh, that's just taking us back there. And he doesn't look like he's having a good day. Last orders, a deadly end and a murderous beginning. I have magical see-through mug. Alright. Looks like we're probably on a ship. If found, please return to Wesley Beckett, barkeep at the Red Herring Inn in Port Armando. I think Red Herring Inn might have been in one of the other games. Substantial reward available. August 13th, 1797. Room 1, Eleanor, do not disturb. Oh, maybe we're in the inn, actually. This does look sort of like the inn from the main game, or one of the DLCs, but a different angle. Room 2, Elazar. Requested healer Jalif. So Elazar had requested a healer visit her in. Room 3, Marlowe, who is blind and wants to change room. Okay. Alright. This looks like the barkeep. Yeah, he's got a corkscrew, so he must be the barkeeper. What on earth were you doing traveling with someone so dangerous? If I had known what was in that crate, I'd never had left you keep it in your room. Something in the crate. He's got a washcloth as well, which says barkeep. So he was traveling with something dangerous in a crate. I don't see the crate. We got a broken stool though. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. He's got some sort of nose guard and a key to room 2. So is this Elisa, perhaps? The pistol is empty. The barrel is still warm. The pistol has been shot. What is the meaning of this strange sketch that the evil beast dropped as it fled into the waves? A bad omen, perhaps? If so, I fear the bosun's prognosis is grim. Some sort of beast dropped this sketch. Dear mother! She doesn't look like she's having a good day either. A red tincture. Dried roots and herbs. This is probably the healer. Healer Jalif. Just based on how he's dressed. He's got a test tube there and some herbs. I reckon that's a shout. The Red Herring Inn. Rooms available. Yes. Oh wow, we jump 130 years into the future. Is that all we've got here? I think so. Alright, I might put some names in, because I reckon we know a little bit. Elisa, I reckon, is the fella with the nose. Don't know his last name, but he does say, I'm sorry, son, I'm sorry. That's probably going to mean we need to figure out who his son is and then get the last name. And I think that's Joliffe right there. Eleanor Elazar Marlowe. Wesley Beckett is the barkeep. Good stuff. Alright. let's jump forward 130 years. Alright, there's a lot more going on here. Let's start inside the inn. Let's see, things have changed. I've got rid of a lot of the load bearing. That's probably not good. On this spot, more than 100 years ago, Bosun Garner was mauled to death. Is that Bosun Garner? He mentioned Bosun Garner, didn't he? I fear the bosun's prognosis is grim. This must be Bosun Garner then. Surely. Can't tell if he's been shot with that gun. Or mauled. I mean, it definitely seems like the beast has come in here. Stabbed him a bit. He's had a shot off. Beast has gone outside. Jumped into the water. So I think bosun is a some sort of position on a ship. I can't remember what they do, but I'm guessing his last name's Garner and his first name's still Eleazar. What a weird poster to have up. Ashamed to see that goateed fool leave, I was enjoying watching him drool over his modern forgery. At least Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan are still here to amuse me with their naivety. We have a ruby ring, a map, prawn, turtle, pufferfish, pig, some coordinates. Creatures of the Messirides. Alright, I'll read this later. Shows who's rented the book as well. But this isn't going to do me much good until I understand the context. Which proves each map is not the original from 1797. Oh, okay. For the one true original, use this. Right. We need to look at a whole bunch of maps and figure out which is actually accurate. Got it. The Battered Cod. Receipt. Table 1. Ansel M. 1 Mariner's Lightning. Amount to pay $3 dues. Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan. Alright, so she's referencing Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan, which must be these two. So let me grab both of them, and then she's going to be Ansel. Ansel, where are you, Wiles? Miss Song? Swan? Swan. Is this game on Steam? Indeed. I think it used to be on Game Pass as well, but they got rid of it. Have you played this yet, Joshua? This DLC yet? Sorry to burst your bubble, Jasper. Nice. Easy peasy. Not yet, you wait for me. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. But that's a fake. I've got the real one right here in my pocket. Wait, where has it gone? Someone's nicked her map. She thinks it's real, but I'm not sure if we know it's real. She's got some durries there. Trust me, Eliza. It's very kind. Maybe it's because this is the first puzzle, but it's very kind with the names. Hey, Ambrose, how's it going? We're just getting started. You've missed about 10 minutes. Starting on time is malicious. Yeah. Trust me, Eliza, yours isn't worth the paper it's drawn on anyway. My research proves that mine is a genuine artifact. Alright, so just to catch you up, Worm and Ambrose. We're in this inn here. He looks like he's been murdered by a beast. He's shot his gun. The beast has gone out. And this is the healer who's saying that the beast dropped this sketch of Dear Mother, who's having a rough day and looks to have jumped in the water. So we've got to match some names, and then we've got to figure out which of these maps is real and which of them is false. But I haven't gotten very far into that yet. Port Armando Times, August 7th, 1927. Legcutter's loot with lighthouse. Excuse me. Gangsters used the lighthouse at Port Armando to crash ships so that they could then rob them. The Legcutters used the ploy to run aground 3 vessels yesterday. Dang, they're efficient. The ships were then plundered by the gang's sole female member, known only as Light Hands Loretta. We don't have Loretta yet. The crime mimicked an infamous heist carried in 1814, so that's a different year to what we have, using the St. Osmond Lighthouse on Skull Island, which had been built just a year earlier. Flying high, the 5th annual Airplane Stunt Championships took place yesterday. Keith Chalmers, Lawrence Fryer, and Percy Greggs came first, second, and third, respectively. Last year's winner, Eliza Swan, did not take part. No reasons have been given. So Eliza here, sitting right there, was last year's winner, but did not take part in the flying things. Guess she was too busy trying to find the treasure, eh? Pencil M. So her last name starts with an M. I wonder if, some of these characters are relatives of the characters here. The Battered Cod, established 1892. So back then, it was called the Red Herring, and then they've changed it to the Battered Cod. Assuming that signs for this place. Hey, Voidy, how's it going, champion? Good to see you. This horse has a map. ES. Ah. Oh. So, Eliza's saying, where's my map? You left it in the car, mate. It's in the horse, you dingbat. And there be dragons, there be dragons, there be dragons, there be dragons. There's more durries in here. The white horse. I assume the 3 horses are the 3 characters. They've all got 1 horse. But yeah, I think we've seen this in Golden Idol before, where like the brand of cigarettes, like no one ever smokes 2 different brands of cigarettes. That is a fact. But I don't know which of those 2 is the second horse. That one's got a nice little, I don't know, what do you call that? I'm not sure. Hey boss, it's Marsh. Guess what I've got a hold of? The one and only remaining map from Captain Triton's final voyage. Positive it's the real deal. He's got a tattoo which looks like a foot. You doubt Ambrose smokes 2 brands? I don't smoke 2 brands. I don't smoke 1 brand. I smoke 0 brands. So, Captain Triton is the ship. All of these maps are so different. Like, they're not even remotely close. I guess these two are kinda similar. This one's just a little bit more zoomed in. This one has an island there. This one's got this whole thing over there. Oh no, that's rotated 90 degrees. That island is on the bottom. And this island is this. And then this island is that. So they line up except for this island. Mate. Can't argue with the numbers. Like, you know, the number, like, water is an absolute killer. I was reading the statistic about murderers in prison, and the percentage that drink water, mate, just stay away from it, yeah? Stay away. Captain Radigan Alida's pub crawl. Boat tour of the Masirade Islands. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Highlights include the rusty anchor and the raised tankard. So that, I reckon, like, obviously it's his head, but this is probably a clue for the map as well. So we probably need to work out which of the islands are the Masirade Islands. I reckon 2 of them. It's like maybe these 2 seems to line up with that. So if that's the case, then this one is upside down, I think. Yes. Yeah, I was saying none of these maps line up. They're mostly upside down. This one's missing land. Oh, but maybe we're just far away. It's upside down as well. This is tricky. Gotta kick your water habit, mate. Don't get me started on brushing your teeth. Cost me a pretty penny, this map, but it's gonna pay off big, real big. The amount of forgery maps going on in this world. 4 lighthouses, mate? 4? One, 2. So this one's on this island. This one's on this island. This is just in... Oh, this one's on that island. And then this one is on this island. And then these 2 on the same island. Are they the same spot? No, they're different spots on the island. One's on the top bit here, one's on the south bit. So they've all got different... They're all in different spots. What's been my favorite Golden Idol game DLC so far? Not the last one. What were the ones we've played? Let me just check Steam quickly. DLCs. Last Reaper, Age of Restraint, Lumerian Phoenix, Sins of New Worlds. I thought Lumerian Phoenix was very good, actually. Lumerian Phoenix was very fun with the 2 cult leaders and having to figure out what was going on there. What about you, champions? Oh, mate. She's got... Oh, look at her tattoo, eh? They're part of the same cut leg gang. Nah, not in here. Not in here. The cut leg gang. And she has been absolutely mutilated. Oh, mate. A manhole cover key. And a crowbar. She's got money coming out of her foot. Hasn't had her foot stolen like her tattoo might suggest. That looks like a tooth there. What are you doing in the manholes, lady? $1,200 dues. That's a lot. Yeah, I sort of figured she wasn't free. The Cutlet Gang. The Trotter. The Trotter terrorists. So she was coming from one manhole. Oh no, no. She's gone down underneath. And then come out there. So what building is this? Has she... See how that red stops there? I assume what she's done is she's gone under one manhole. She's climbed up into a building. Probably this church-looking one, steeple. Done some business. And then climbed out. Where's this bridge? Do we have a better look from 1797 maybe? No, we don't. I don't see... Oh, that's the bridge right there. Righto. So if that's the bridge, then we've got this T-shaped one. Was it this building? Oh, it makes me click so many things. I want to be able to move it so I can actually see what's going on. Yeah, that's the T-shaped one. Right, so she's gone into this building. Yeah, it's definitely that building. You can see with the top there. The E. Jolliffe's Museum of Antiquity. What have you been doing in there? She's got $1,200 dues inside her boot. So was she just in there to steal money? Miss Bordy, as agreed, here's the $1,200 in advance. Okay, well that solves that mystery, Scooby. She was paid to steal something. Once you are done, meet me back at the entry-exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. As per your instructions, once you have given me what I have paid for, I will ride off into the night, never hear from you again. Okay, so this note from her client, we'll say, says, meet me back at the entry-exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. So this is where she entered, which is... must be, yeah, in front of the museum. This is the front. This must be... I mean, it's a little bit to the side, but I think that's the courtyard in front of the museum. But maybe she's gone to steal whatever she had, and then she's exited out the back, which is this road here, to try and keep it for herself and keep the money because it was paid in advance. Because, yeah, this implies that she did not, or was not planning to exit the same way she came in as per the client's request. That had a name on it, did it? Oh, her name's Bordley. Okay, I can put that in. Oh, this guy looks related to old mate and first one. They're both wearing the skull. So he is a healer. So this fella's going to be a healer. What are you barking at? What have you seen? Oh, heaven have mercy. He's got keys. Alright, good for him. My noble son, I leave you this necklace, which belonged to my father, Abacus. Okay, that's, that explains... Oh no, we've got Jolliffe there. We have his name. Oh, Jolliffe's probably the surname. Because here we say, requested Hera Jolliffe. So he's Abacus Jolliffe. Which which means this fella's probably a Jolliffe as well. May you hand it down to your own children one day, your loving father. So he's the grandson of the healer. Edward, I'll raise my bid 1,200. This is my final offer. Alright, I'm going to assume you're Edward then, champion. Cool. 1,200 is the same number that she was paid. And this Red Riding is the same as well. Raise my bid to 1,200. So I'm thinking maybe there was an auction and maybe one person wanted to win an item and wasn't able to win an item, probably a map, and therefore tried to pay this woman to steal it. Oh, hello. We got the double ship, which was on... It was on one of the Paxidari's champions, I remember. Yeah, double ship. Right, so the note that she said, meet me back at the entry-exit point. So the person that paid her must have met her here, and therefore must be the owner of Horsey number 2. But I don't know if Horsey number 2 is owned by this fella or her, because she has the ES horse. What's the difference between the two horses? It's got a flame on it. Is there anything indicating that one of these is a smoker and the other's not? Shame to see that goateed fool leave. Okay, there was a goateed fool as well in here. Abacus, I guess, or maybe this... Oh, there's lots of goateed people. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look at this. I skipped this before, but this is going to be important for the map. Because, like, this one says the Salam Puffer, which was discovered in 1823, is going to mean that this map is fake. Because the map is meant to be from 1797. Kitson squirrel. This species of squirrel was discovered by Kitson, who immediately knows a penchant for conspiring with other animals of other species and distrust of its fellow squirrels. Was Kitson the name of the museum? No, that's Jolliffe. The Scenic Chameleon. This lizard's ultimate weapon is its camouflage, which triggers whenever the reptile is tampered with. The tropical elephant, only found in the Messerade Islands. This elephant has an incredible memory and fondness for shellfish. It is known to trample the surrounding fauna when panicking. Okay, I understand what this is telling us as well. Because it says this elephant is only found in the Merisade Islands. And we know that the Merisade Islands are only these two islands. Or we're going to assume that they're only those two. So whichever one has an elephant, I reckon... There's no elephant. Surely this is telling me that one of these has an elephant in the wrong place. Beans drink chili. Huh. Highlights include the rusty anchor and the raised tankard. Pub crawl. That one's got a tankard. Ah, anchor is here. I mean, that's a bit tricky. That's a bit rough. If it's telling us that this is fake because the anchor is on the mainland and not the islands. Because that anchor doesn't necessarily mean it's a pub called the Rusty Anchor. But I'll assume that's what it's trying to tell us. That's a pretty loose one though, if that's the logic. The specimen was discovered on a nearby beach after the tsunami of 1905 washed away one of the Merseyde Islands. Oh, hello. One of the Messerade. I pronounce it wrong every time. One of the Messerade Islands was washed away in 1905. So which island? Maybe these are all Messerade Islands. This one's got 3. This one's got 3. This one's got 4. This one's got 4 as well. Marinara Islands. The Messerated Islands. But okay, actually, let's look at the museum. Well, we need to figure out which island isn't there anymore. Old woman by unknown artist. Date 1790s, donated by A. Jalif. So this is E. Jalif's museum. And that was donated by A. Jalif. Yeah, we can see more evidence that she's come in through the sewers, come up through the gate, stolen this old woman by unknown artists. That's probably... Is that this one? She's not holding the piece of art anymore. Whoever's knocked her off as well didn't want the money. They left the money on her corpse. Or maybe they didn't realize it was in her boot. Flintlock pistol, 1790s. Alright, that is the right area. It's gonna be this pistol, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. Sorry. What are you telling us about the pistol? Once owned by one of the pirates from Captain Triton's infamous crew who went missing along with their ship, the Last Reaper, after looting a Lumerian vessel. Captain Triton's infamous clue. How does it... Oh, one sec. Sorry. My coffee's here. Sorry, champions. We're back. We're back with coffee. Coffee beans, to be exact. Angel wings. Yummy. Is that coming up on camera? Oh, kind of. Angel wings. Alright. Back to the game. Why does it help us to know that that guy is working for Captain Triton's crew on the ship the Last Reaper, and he looted a Lemurian vessel? Lemurian. Why does that help? Actually, that doesn't add up, does it? This is saying once owned by one of the pirates from Captain Triton's infamous crew, who went missing along with their ship, the Last Reaper, after looting a Lemurian vessel. So, I mean, if it is his gun, and he is part of Captain Triton's crew, then was his death like hidden? It says he went missing. It doesn't say he was mauled to death by a beast. I'm not sure. What is going on with that bear? These things. Okay. Bordy. How do we know what your first name is? What? Oh, right. I'm like, who are these people? But this is Radigan Alita. I've never seen that before, where it's got like a face of someone, but their character and face is not in the puzzle at all. That's pretty funny. Radigan Alita. And this fella's got the goatee. So does he, but I think when she's saying, ashamed to see that goated fool leave, I was enjoying watching him drool over his modern forgery. It's probably talking about the fella on the phone. Part of the leg gang. He's positive this one's the real deal. Oh, he's got the anchor one, though. How has he gotten a map? Because she's saying, I've got the real one right here in my pocket. Wait, where has it gone? But she has a map left in her horse. So either she's got two maps and one of them's a fake, and she had it stolen, or more likely, she's just forgotten that she's left it in the horse, and he's gotten the map from her. But they're part of the same gang. Why would he kill her for the map? Because they're probably both working for the same boss. Very suspect. How do we know who this fella is? What's the clue to give us his name? Oh, it's Marsh. Okay. Hey chat, I think I figured out what his name is. How do we figure out his last name? Boss suspected a double cross or something? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Captain Triton's final voyage. Right. So the map... Is this about... Is that clue... This clue is about the fact that... Something to do with the map being part of the Last Reaper's final voyage, right? The Last Reaper's final voyage. She thinks that the goateed fool has a forgery as well, although he's quite confident. Just glad you're enjoying the music, Ambrose. Alright, maybe let's have a look. No, I want to figure out the names first. So we have to figure out Ansel, Bordy, and Marsh. Actually, was there something? Is she Ansel Jolliffe? It says A Jolliffe. I mean, I'm sure that's right. But I'm not really sure. Oh, is it the ring? She definitely seems to be like a historian that might be involved with the museum. But how do we actually tie her to being an Ansel? To being a Jolliffe, sorry. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna put it in because there's nothing else that possibly ties her to another name. I wonder if these two are related. Is Marsha Bordy as well? Which other names haven't we used? Miss Bordy. Right, so he's calling the boss. He's calling the boss saying, hey, I've got the map. But she's not doing the job for the boss because this person's saying I'm going to ride off into the night once I get my map back. She's doing the job for someone else. Oh, there is the captain. He's right there. Okay, I didn't think we had his face. So we're missing her name. Okay, what names have we not used up? Wesley we've used. Beckett. Eleanor we haven't used. Where do we see Eleanor? What else? Jolliffe we've used. Marlowe. We haven't used. Garner. We've used Wiles. I don't think we've used Wiles either. No, we have Jasper. Swan Jules. Swan's there. Jules we haven't used. Eleanor, Marlowe, Jules. Yeah. Sutcliffe Roger McDonald. Where are these names coming from, mate? Myrtle Song. Oh, there's a billion names we haven't used. Ansel, Eliza, Jasper. Ansel, Eliza, Jasper. Loretta, Marsh, Radigan. Marsh we've used. Loretta and Radigan we haven't used. Oh no, we have used Radigan. That's the sea captain. Alida, Bordy, Abacus, Edward. Edward's used. Alida, Bordy, Atticus. Alita. Abacus is used. What about Bordy? Mate, there's so many names we haven't used. I thought there'd just be like one or two. Alright, so these are our unused names. Okay. Let's find these names. Where are these names? Ah, Port Local Library. I haven't used this clue. Port Local Library. Borrower by Jules Sutcliffe, Roger MacDonald, and Myrtle Song. But isn't she Myrtle Song? Because the last person that checked it out was Myrtle Song. So how do you have access to the book? No, Miss Swan is there. Why have I got her as Eliza Swan? Oh, is it because of the ES? Why did I call her Eliza? No, she is Eliza. Then who's Myrtle? Two swans? No, Song. Oh, I'm a Dumbo. Not Myrtle Swan. Myrtle Song. So, why did I think that she is Ansel Jolliffe? How did I come up to the conclusion that she's a Jolliffe? I don't remember how I came up with that conclusion. Maybe she's guessed it based on her A name. I know that's how I guessed Ansel, but I had Jolliffe in first. Oh no, I had Ansel's first, sorry. And then I guess she was a Jolliffe. No, yeah, you're right. I did have Ansel first, but why did I think she's Ansel? How did I come up with her being Ansel? Oh, it's this. Ah, yeah, no. Nah. Ansel M. Nah, that's nonsense, yeah. No. The Ansel M is the goateed fool. Yeah, nah. Nah, yeah, nah. If you understand what yeah, nah, yeah means, just focus on the last one I say. And then, so yeah, nah, means yes. Yeah, nah, means no. Nah, means no. Alright. You're Myrtle Song champion. Let me put these back up here because I don't need them anymore. And Marsh. Right. Ansel Marsh. Yeah, we knew he was Marsh. No, yeah, nah. So the only one we don't have is Bordy over here. Why did I... okay, how did I get Bordy for her? Miss Bordy. That's a pretty good... clue. Yeah. So the Jolliffs... oh, right, these are the Jolliffs here. I didn't even realize that these people were the museum people. Edward, I'll raise my bid $1,200. This is my final offer. Right, so he's working in the museum. She's come out here. Edward hasn't done this because he's found the body. Where do we find your last name? Right, so if ES is Eliza Swan, then the person that did the deed, that did the murder, and is one of these two. He's saying my research says that this is the genuine artifact. I don't think that means anything. Alright, okay. So she's Eliza Swan. She has a different pack of cigarettes. So this is the murderer here. Because of the different brand cigarettes. He's the one doing the stabbing. No. No. Well, maybe. He's the one that hired her. He definitely hired her. I don't know if he's come and given her the old... killy. But how do we find out your name? It's not going to be here. Oh, when he's saying, what are you doing with something so dangerous? It's the beast that killed him. The old broken bones out of the elbow technique. Works every time. Like, you know when you watch a TV show and they just go like, bah, to the neck and the person's unconscious for 3 hours. Yeah. Not a concern here. She is not getting up. She's been absolutely mangled, though. Absolutely mangled. He doesn't look like he's mangled someone. The Vulcan shoulder pinch here. You never watched Star Trek. I watched it a little bit. My brother loves Star Trek. She's got a knife with no damage on it. I fail to believe this guy's completely mangled the other guy and he's coming in looking like this. Look at these glasses. Anyone that has glasses with a bit of string on it, they're not killing people by their hands. Alright, I haven't looked at this for a while actually. Gangsters used the lighthouse at Port Armando to crash ships so that they could then rob them. Okay. This is important for maps, I think. The crime mimicked an infamous heist carried in 1814 where the lighthouse was just built a year earlier. So this one has lighthouses all across the place. Vulcan nerve pitch. Yeah. For me, I think the Next Generation was the best Star Trek. So I need to figure out which is that island. Oh, what was I on here? Skull Island. Oh, okay. I have a feeling I know which Skull Island is, champions. It's probably the one that looks like a skull. You can't remember if they refer to it by name in the show. I'm trying to start a fight. Yeah. Someone once argued that Captain Kirk is better than Captain Picard. Insane. Alright. 1, 2, 3. One of these is real. Probably by the process of elimination. What do we have? We have chili, coffee, cauldron, wine. There are be monsters, there are be monsters, there are be monsters, there are be monsters. So where's a hint? Ah, the missing Meritocade Islands. Right. Yes. This one's missing an island and it shouldn't be missing an island. $1905. Let me just check. So, Skull Island's meant to be missing. 1814 had the lighthouse in Skull Island. Yep, okay. I reckon we've got this one done. So, ticky tick. Are you kidding me? Wait, why do I have pufferfish here? Okay, I don't remember why. Okay, there shouldn't be a pufferfish there. You like the animated series, but it's not good. Well, I appreciate that you are honest with yourself there. So we have a boar, a turtle, a pufferfish, and a shrimp. Prawn. I need to work out which one of these has the error. Diluting Lemurian vessel. I don't think there's any clues there. We'll have a good prawn. I hate the Australianism. I'll throw a shrimp on the barbie. It's like, we never call them shrimps, mate. We call them prawns. Shrimp, we only refer to like the really itty bitty ones. Oh. Is the map must be on the back of the old woman pitch painting. Ah, hello. Hello, look at this. It shows us the back of the painting, champions. Oh, yeah, that's important. That's important. Okay. Is there something in one of these paintings that doesn't align with this? Show me. I want to zoom into that. This over here. Oh, it doesn't let me do that. That's annoying. Alright. Boar, turtle, shrimp. It's probably going to be this one that's a lie, I think, based on one of the animals. And I bet it's in her. In this book. Kitten, squirrel. No squirrel here. The solemn puffer. Yeah, discovered in 1823. I did have a hint for this one. So, okay, I thought I'd just put that in incorrectly, but... Yeah, we know we've only got one wrong, actually. Because... when I move these here... Oh. Whoops. I didn't mean to solve that. But we did. Okay, why... Why this one? Why is the fish here a problem? Oh. Okay, I think I know. Right, yeah, no, okay. I understand. It's because this is a map of the pubs, which we have the anchor there. And this fish, this pub used to be called... Yeah. See, it's got a picture of the battered cod that was only established 1892. Where if we go back here, it was called the Red Herring Inn, and presumably had a different logo. So it should have been this logo. Hey, Catfall Man 8RR, how's it going, champion? Yes. Alright. That's fine. We figured it out. I still don't know who Bordy is. Who's hired Bordy? Oh, is it here? No. Gangsters used the lighthouse at Port Armadillo to crash ships so that they could then rob them. The leg cutters. Oh, the leg cutters. Okay. I think we know who the leg cutters are. Catfall. I've been well, matey. I've been well. I've been good. Yeah. Came back from a 6-week holiday. Missing it already. But been good. The ships were then plundered by the gang's sole female member known as Light Hands Loretta. Ah, the gang's sole female member, Light Hands Loretta, in the leg cutters. Yeah. Thank you, Loretta. If this is an old green, I'm going to slap myself in the face. That's how confident I am, chat. Okay, good. Good. Yes. We know she's a leg cutter, because look. She's got herself a leg cutter tattoo. Alright, now we just need to figure out what happened. In 1797, a beast attacked, mauled, old mate, Eliza Garner. The Lighthouse. Was that the Leonardo DiCaprio one? Who in turn... Flee? Not fleed. Who in turn conspired. Oh, shot. Right, this is about Lisa, who shot the beast. And then old mate found a map outside. Yeah, we don't have picture, so it's going to be map. Abacus Jalith. Have I ever played Bioshock? Yes. Yes, I mean like 15 years ago. They're okay. I didn't love them that much. Actually, I think I like the first one the most. The newest, and I say newest even though it was on like Xbox One. I can't remember what it's called, Bioshock something. I didn't like that one very much, even though it was very well reviewed. William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson? Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm thinking of Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio. No, I haven't seen it. Worth watching? In 1927, someone hired someone to something to steal the map from E. Jalif's museum. I don't know who E is. Oh, spoilers, Worm. You just ruined the whole movie. So they hired Loretta Bordy. Where are you, Loretta? Oh, I'm taking it from here. I forgot I can just take it from here, can't I? That's easier. Don't know who E. Jalif is, though. Ah, Edward Jalif. Right. It's his museum. Literally. Now, who hired her is the million-dollar question. It's weird and unsettling if I'm looking for that. Known for having kids. Not too many at the moment. I played a game ages ago. It's like an old school Japanese RPG called Omori. And I quite enjoyed it, but it's really, really messed up. It's like really, really messed up. And I recommended it to a friend. He's just like, I don't want to play that. Like, it's really messed up. He's like, I don't want to play that. Like, yeah, that's a good point. Why would you want to play it? Have you ever played the Fallout series? I haven't played... I played maybe Fallout 1 and 2 years and years ago, but not very much. Fallout 3 in New Vegas, I played. I like them, but I haven't bothered with anything since then. I don't think I've talked about that before, Ambrose. It's pretty messed up. But it's an experience. It's quite well put together. It's very well... I really enjoyed it, actually. Alright. Who hired Loretta? Okay, we'll finish this off. Because it couldn't have been him that hired Loretta. Because the note says, I'm going to ride off into the night and never see you again. And they're both part of the same gang. So that is definitely not the case. Oh no, we came to the... No, it was him, wasn't it? Because he's the one with the durries. Yeah. Yeah. Jasper Wiles hired to steal the map from Edward Jalif's museum. However, Loretta Bordy tried to steal the map. Conspire? Tamper? Steal? Oh. I'll flee with thee. So someone messed her up. Perfect Days? I haven't heard of that one either. About a Tokyo toilet cleaner. Very heartwarming. Oh, not unsettling. Right. I read that wrong. A very unsettling movie about a Tokyo toilet pit cleaner. She was battered. But how was she battered? So she's got the crowbar and a manhole cover key. And I don't see any evidence that these were used to kill her, because they're just her tools for the heist. Got a dog bark in there. What was the weapon? Why is the horse dripping wet? Oh, she was trampled. I think old mates trampled her with the horse. Yeah, we do have the word trampled. There we go. Okay, that's a twist. Jasper Wiles has trampled her. Dang. You thought we knew about the trampling already? You just assumed there was a trampling? Maybe something in your clicked to figure that out. And we just need Jasper Wiles. And I reckon this is a shot. Have I played Terraria? Nah, not properly. Oh, we did good, kids. We did good. We did good. We did good. Good. Good puzzle. Fun. Interesting. Good clues. You're disappointed it wasn't a terrarium simulator? Sarah's made a terrarium before. We've solved the puzzle. Loretta was supposed to exit the sewers via the manhole cover in front of the museum, outside the museum. However, she left behind the museum to escape. But Jasper saw her, tried to chase her down, and trampled her to death. Yeah, that's why. That's why we don't see any blood or weapons. The horse was dripping with very dark blood. Oh, he washed the blood. Right. That's why the horse is wet. That makes sense. Jasper, Eliza, allow me to introduce you to the rest of the team. So these two are here. You already know Miss Song, our scientific advisor. These three were the ones in the thing. In the pub. What branch of science do you specialize in? Animal physiology. Tally-ho! He's just driving a... Mate, that boat's not going to hold your tank. That's Ivan Kearns. Our driver and explorer extraordinaire. I'm sure you've heard of him. And last but not least, our trusty captain. Ready to set sail, sir. Alright, work's slow at the moment, so I'm going to start one more. And we're going to see how we go. I'm not promising to finish it, but we're going to start. Esteemed gentlemen, on the 27th of February, a Lumerian vessel was unlawfully attacked and her cargo pillaged. This incident enraged the Lumerians even more than such acts typically warrant. Accordingly, I hereby issue the following strict orders. All vessels entering our harbours or encountered upon the high seas by our naval forces shall be thoroughly searched for Lumerian relics. Any such articles discovered are being seized forthwith. Any persons found in possession of said articles are apprehended following a proper and lawful tribunal, hung for piracy and as befits their crime. This order shall remain in place for 20 years. Yours, sincerely yours, Nicholas Maker. Oh, we know Nicholas Maker. He was in the original game. I think what this is telling us, I'm just inferring, but I reckon someone's going to be framed for stealing artifacts. Alright, I'm just going to go grab something with caffeine in it, and I'll be right back in about 2 minutes. Alrighty. You watched a YouTube with caffeine in it today. Ambrose, I know those words, but that sentence doesn't make sense. That one coffee guy was figuring out how to best make cold brew, which he doesn't seem to like. Oh, was it James Hoffman, I think, makes coffee stuff? I haven't watched much of his stuff, though. He seems to be the one coffee guy on YouTube. I've got a nitrogen long brew coffee. Actually, it tells me to pour this, so I'm going to get a glass so that we can watch me pour it. Okay, chat. Oh, CoffeeZilla. Yeah, I don't know why he's called CoffeeZilla. Like Guinness. Yes, I haven't had this one before. I think I was supposed to shake it more than I did, but we will see. Doesn't look terribly nitrogenated, nitro, like a Guinness, but... Taste test. That's pretty vile. Broadside Betrayal. Mutiny aboard the Last Reaper. I'll drink it, but I won't enjoy it. No. It's coffee, but it's nitro coffee. I am not drinking at 1 p.m. on a work day. I promise you that. I'm not one of those functioning alcoholics. Oh. This has got the same years. Right, and they found the ship just out to sea. Okay, this guy's got a peg leg. That's important, definitely. And prepare to lose your life, just as you and your followers lost the vote. Let's get party. One second. And prepare to lose your life, just as you and your followers lost the vote. I'm a massive coffee snob. I'm a complete coffee wanker. Yarr! I am a huge coffee wanker. Like, absolutely massive. He's thropping at the mouth. I think he's got rabies. Is wanker... Am I allowed to say wanker? Is that not family friendly? I'm not sure. I think it's okay to say if you're Australian. It's like the, you know, the N word, but for Aussies. Look at those teeth. He is a rabid dog. Alright, I'm going to take this off because playing this game with one eye is a bit rough. You think wanker's okay. Excellent. To all hands aboard the Last Reaper. Right, so it's probably good I'm playing this straight after the last one because there's probably information in the last one about that we need to use here. Oh, it's not racist. I'm just saying it's like an Australian word. It's not actually racist. It's just... I'm claiming it as my own. To all hands aboard the Last Reaper. With the untimely passing of Captain Triton, the fate of this ship now lies in the hand of her crew. As per the Pirate Code, the new leadership shall be decided by vote. The following terms hereby are set forth. The vote shall take place on the deck at high noon. Each crew member shall cast one vote with the exception of the Powder Monkey. Now that's racist. Powder Monkey is definitely racist. Yes, let's move on and talk about Powder Monkeys, whose rank doth not grant them such privilege, and the candidate himself. Your Wanker's Not Racist t-shirt has a lot of people asking questions by the shirt. Well, if you're not Australian, Ambrose, I don't think you're allowed to use that word. I'm just saying. A bullet is lodged in the mast. So we have had shooting. Alistair Sims versus Billy Nunders. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can use the word. It's fine, champion. Brits use it, they do. Wanking was a word for self-love. It is. Quite literally, it is. In the most literal sense, yes it is. We got some... One who wanks or a wanker. Well, let me introduce you to my newest video, Wanking Explained for Kids. The boy is comatose. Dang. Let's focus on the game, champions. Let's focus on the game. Sorry, lad. There's only room for me and the boy. Every man for himself now. Okay, do we know this guy from the last scenario? I'm gonna go back to the last scenario to see if we knew what his job was. Eleazar. Are there any hints? Ah. Wait, because he has a pistol here, which is still warm. He's saying, "I'm sorry, son, I'm so sorry." Ah, this must be after the other scenario. And then his pistol's in here. One of the pirates who went missing along with the ship. So it doesn't tell us what his job was. But this is saying he's gone missing along with the ship. But surely he hasn't survived this, has he? It doesn't seem like it. How bizarre. That's obviously his comatose son that he was referring to. He has the map. That's the real map, isn't it? The one with the chili pepper. Yeah, chili pepper was a real map. Flintlocks must have been such a pain, having to load in the gunpowder. Was that what you had to do? It's like a cannon, you had to put the gunpowder in, pack it in, and then the way it works is it uses flint to create a spark which hits the gunpowder and launches it out. Must have been how it worked. You had to wank the gun. Worm! You notice how the sentence before you're actually talking about the game. So if he got to land but someone murdered him after that, they could have framed it and said he never made it off the boat. He's got a cutlass, a harpoon, and the map. And he's harpooning this fella into the ocean. He's got a back tattoo of an anchor. Oh no. That's the same symbol as the pufferfish. He's also got a cutlass. Have you lost your wits? We're on the same bloody side. Pull me aboard. The puzzle piece on his back. Yeah, I think it's like the pufferfish. Is there like a Pufferfish Jones or something like that? Ah, the Cutlass Inspector. The old Cutlass Inspector. We have 4 people on the ship. The captain, the first mate, the powder monkey, and the Cutlass Inspector. Swift's still using a cutlass made of cheap, low-grade metal. Alright, what's the most... who's got the most rubbish-looking cutlass? That looks the same. That one looks like it might be a bit rubbish. Yeah, see, that one looks nice and sharp. So does this one. Oh no, these ones are blunt. Okay. Got a dagger, flintlock. Ah, so the one in the museum, it's not necessarily this fella's pistol. Because it could be old mate's pistol. We're wanted in the captain's quarters. You ain't going nowhere unless you go through me first. Okay. So, yeah. That's a sharp cutlass. That's a sharp cutlass. That's a blunt cutlass. Sharp. Blunt. Lane, Nunda, and Valerio have blunts. I mean, they have blunt cutlasses. They don't have blunts because they weren't invented in 1797. Maybe they were, actually. 3 sharp, 2 blunt. I think I saw a video online. Oh no, that was 2 girls, 1. He's got a mobile phone. I ain't cut out for this. I chop meat, not men. I don't want to die down here all alone. Ma, please watch over me. What a day to be watching my stream. It's so empty that I just don't really... Any semblance of a mask is off at the moment. Blunt. 3 blue, 1 brown. 2 in the... You may outnumber us, but we're twice as sailors as you'll ever be. Surrender now and I might keep you from breathing. I might let you keep breathing. And he's got a blood cutlass and a kukri. What are kukris used for? Do they have a function... like he's the cook. Kukri. What do you use a kukri for? Oh, okay. No, I don't want to do this yet. How do I go back? I didn't finish looking at you yet, mate. Oh yeah, I know you got a clear champion. The man is bleeding out. He's been... Oh, he's got a bullet hole. He's been shot. How? What's happened to his neck? That's his back and he's looking up? Melee weapon and chopping cutting, says Wiki. Right, so it's not like a cooking utensil or anything. Okay. Dagger. So I probably need to figure out who's on whose side. This reminds me a lot of Curse of the Obra Dinn. It's very much like the scenes in that. Take this, you filthy rat! And he's not giving him the pistol like it sounds. He's actually trying to give him the bullet. To do. See to Garner's nose, Horn's leg. Alright, he's probably the doctor then. Don't have these words yet. Is she the powder monkey because she's hanging on the side like a monkey? You're no captain. You couldn't find gold in the gunner's gob. This is wailing. Ah! Ahoy, men! Get your backsides here now. We've got a mutiny on our hands. Pocket watch. Alright. She says the word captain. Why don't I get the word captain? Alright, I don't think guessing the rolls will be that difficult. Famous last words. Gold ring there. Silver ring there. These are important. Cutlass there. Look here, I found the ship's log and it contains the names of the bosun we saw mentioned in the battered cod. Ah, right, he's a bosun. Wasn't he? He was referred to... What does the bosun do again? Can someone remind me what a bosun on the ship does? Someone referred to him as a bosun here. Battered cod is a good pun. He blows a little whistle. Doesn't sound like a very important job. Ah, was it here? Bosun Garner. Okay. Yes. Or a boat swain on a ship is a senior member of the deck department responsible for maintaining the ship's deck, rigging, anchors, and hull, and leading and training the deck crew. That sounds a little bit more important. Very interesting, Jasper. Good work. She's got her stuff. Stop! No, don't. God, don't. No. The office manager. It's like the upstairs. Lisa Garner maintains discipline. Okay. He's the bosun. This guy's the cook. We think this guy is a surgeon, doctor, carpenter. He's like a carpenter, but for humans. Gunner, rigger, master at arms. Huh. Not sure. Maybe we just haven't got the word yet. Yeah, surgeon. Ada Baker. Wasn't Ada Baker in another scenario? I remember that name. Actually, I think she wasn't Ada Baker in the other one, The Curse of the Golden Idol. I think she was one of the... She was like a cook and an evil one. She was the villain in one of the scenarios. I remember that name. Maybe it was Ava Baker. That guy's got the gold earring. Oh, yeah. He's got a knife in the eye. Mate. That's a rough way to go. What's going on down there, Ivan? Yeah, you still got your book and your ring. Grading. So old mate did get shot by the harpoon. While trying to escape. Can we definitely tie those two together? I mean, surely it's him. Got some boots on. This is something I'm missing. The master's toppled. He's stabbed in the belly as well. Oh, we get to... Oh my god! I don't know if I can get through this today. That's awful. End to event sequences. This is just like Obra Dinn. Curse of the Obra Dinn. Excellent game if you haven't played it. This ship is falling apart. Let's leave. Tell the old geezer to get whatever junk he saw that drew him out here. Cigar case. She has a ruby ring as well. So they're related somehow. Expedition contract. The spoils of this expedition shall be split among the 6 party members as follows. Anton gets most of it, and then everyone else gets a little bit. Are you alright down there? I don't think he's doing great. He's been cleaved in the head, though. We know he's been cleaved by the cook, I guess. I can't really zoom in, but there's a pipe there, which is still smoldering. That's interesting. Did he drop his pipe? I'm guessing that's not from 1797, because that would have been smoldering quite a time. A shiny gem, a net. I've missed something somewhere. I've got 2 more spots and a word here. A ladder. I've got 1 more spot somewhere. A cutlass. Okay. And that's all we get, champions. That's all we get. Okay, we'll start with the rolls. We have cook there. What's this guy? Garner's nose, Horn's leg. Right, I was thinking it was So this is going to be Horn, who's missing the leg. And this is going to be Garner, whose nose is stuffed. So, what role would be looking after prosthetics? I don't think there's a prosthesist. Prosthetician? Carpenter? Yeah, I can believe it. Alright, we'll say you're the carpenter. Yeah. So I was making a joke about her being the powder monkey because she's hanging off like a monkey. But look, she's covered in powder, so she is definitely the powder monkey. Powder monkey. You read the Moby Dick and that's the answer? Okay. I'll trust Moby Dick. He is captain. I'm gonna give that a shout that he's captain. I don't have captain. Why don't we have captain? Oh. Oh. Okay, I think I understand. So, Jacques Triton, the captain, is crossed out here. So the people that are crossed out, Jacques, Ada, and Tom probably weren't alive when all that mutinying happened. So he was voted captain. You're no captain, you can find gold in a gunner's gob. So he's either Alistair Sims or Billy Nadders. Alistair Sims or William Nunda, as per the vote. First mate or second mate? So he's definitely a mate then. But there's not going to be anything obvious to tell. First mate and second mate, is there? Is the clue that the gunner has a gold tooth? Chronologist? I don't think that's a role. Okay, the kid's role. Oh, he does have a role. But it says he's catatonic. Comatose, not catatonic. Huh. Ship's timepieces were extremely important. Yes. What's the Cutlass Inspector's role? Probably the Master at Arms. Master at Arms. That means he's in charge of weaponry, doesn't it? He looks like he's hanging off the rigging, which makes me think he's probably like a topsman. We don't have the word topsman though. Helmsman? Rigger. Oh, maybe he's the rigger. We're wanted in the captain's quarters. Wrong face? What? Oh, did I? Yes. They look very similar. But good call. Just an old portable sundial on your wrist. Okay, so our blunties are Lane, Nunda, and Valerio. 1, 2, where's the third blunty? Sharp, sharp. Ah, there, gold tooth. So, Lane. Let's look at the roles for Lane, Nunda, and Valerio. Lane, Nunda, and Valerio. I'm going to put this in chat so I remember. Lane is a navigator. Probably has the watch. Lunter. Where's Lunter? Valario's a gunner. How do I not see the Lunter? Did I just make that name up? Oh, Nunda. Lunter. Nunda is second mate. Ah, that helps. Because that's going to help us figure out if this guy is first mate or second mate. No. He must be first mate. He's got the teeth of a wolf. Look at those canines. He is first mate. Because he's got a sharp cutlass. He's the chronologist then. He chronologies all over the place. So in terms of like what's actually happened here, it looks to be that something's happened to the captain. They've had a vote for who gets to be the next captain, and then there's a mutiny as a result. They're not happy with the result. So this guy is either the navigator or the gunner. And this guy's either a navigator or a gunner. Yeah, he looks like a gunner, doesn't he? I'm happy just to stereotype that he's the gunner and that guy's the navigator. He looks too clean to be a gunner, and he looks too dirty to be a navigator. I wonder if there's any clues here about that. Yeah, not really. On the same bloody side, pull me aboard. Prepare to lose your life, just as you and your followers lost the vote. We don't actually need to figure out who voted for who, but I'm sure there's some use to it. So he voted for Billy Nunders. Ah, he voted for Billy Nunders. You may outnumber us. Yes. So that's Billy Nunder's second mate then. Did I put that in already? No, I haven't. Right, because he lost the vote with all the weaponry. Dang, look at him. 3 knives, mate? That's way too many knives. But then he also got actually destroyed by the cook. Oh no, that's Goldtooth. Goldtooth's been destroyed by the cook. Oh no, that is Goldtooth. He is Goldtooth. Yeah, same guy, same guy, same guy. So who are we missing? We're missing the boy. And then these two. Oh yeah. I know who this is gonna be. This is gonna be Horn's leg. So who's Horn? Sebastian Horn's the helmsman. was the other one? I don't think I've used the other one. Garner's nose. Oh, we have used that, haven't we? We know Garner is Where are you going? The bosun. Yep. You didn't think the helmsman would be so far from the helm. It's not a big boat, mate. It's about 10 steps. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's the rigger because he's on the rigging. Rough enough. And then we have one left. Do we have Bosun's name because it's his kid? Ah, yeah, good call, good call, good call, good call, good call. Bosun is Garner. Stefan Garner. Oh, the kid's the powder monkey. Okay, I guess that makes sense that he'd be the lowest of the low. So you're not the powder monkey, even though your face is powdered and you're hanging off the door like a monkey. And then she's... Gotta figure out what she's doing. Actually, I know how we figure this out. It's in the first scenario. Because the article said... Oh no, I was thinking that it says the gang's sole female member was the ship's sole female member. But that's completely different time. Nonsense! Nonsense. Cook, maybe? No, we have the cook. The cook's the one with the how can I not remember what the thing is called? Cleaver. So what don't we have? 3, 6, 9, 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, so it's the one left over, which is probably Sailmaker we haven't used. Incorrect! Wow, how can I be so far off? How can I swap Gunner and Navigator? Oh. Yes. Good call. That's got us closer. We were stereotyping. Just goes to show. You shouldn't stereotype. I'm still not sure how you infer that, but maybe it's based on which side they're on. Figure out what the frothing at the mouth was. Frothing at the mouth. Helmsman. So if I put... No, we've still got 2 wrong. Rigger's right. Master at Arms is right. Well, these are all the ones that I wasn't sure about. First mate's right. Oh, I bet it's Carpenter, eh? No, Carpenter's right. Yeah, I mean, of course we have 2 wrong, because we just need to swap 2. Oh, he's not the second mate. If Goldtooth isn't the second mate, Get your backsides in here now. We've got a mutiny on our hands. Huh. What? No. Wait, which other one do I have wrong? Haven't I done all of these? Helmsman is it? No. Wait, what have I done? I've stuffed something up. He said Gunner has the gold too. What have I stuffed up? Swap Gunner and second mate. Nice, okay, good. You couldn't find gold in the Gunner's gob. Right, alright, right. Good call. Very good call. And now I've stuffed something else up. Second mate and navigator. I must have the same thing twice here somewhere. Sailmaker. I have 2 sailmakers and 2 navigators. Yeah, these are both wrong. Helmsman is first. And then this one... Master at Arms? Oh, mate. Second is Rigger. Yeah, easy. Okay. Definitely didn't need your help after just randomly putting nonsense everywhere. Gosh darn it. Luckily, the good news is at least these only ask us like what the roles are rather than the names, because that would be vile. Okay, he was killed by the cook. That's Earring. Yeah, that's... This one's Earring. Earring is... Carpenter. Which is not... Carpenter's got a knife in his eye, yes. Gold Tooth here is the gunner. That's the first mate. There's a lot to do here, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. And he's shot in the head, so who shot him? It looks like she's going to hit and he's not. I think that's enough. The bullet seems to be going the right direction. So, shot by the sailmaker. He's stabbed in the eyeball. How do you get stabbed in the eyeball? Who's got the knife? So he must have been stabbed later. Oh, she's got the dagger. Surely she didn't stab him. Who else has got that sort of knife? He's got a knife as well. Right. We're wanted in the captain's quarters. So he's on the captain's side. So he must have came in and stabbed her in the eyeball. Stabbed the carpenter in the eyeball. And his role is rigger. Yeah, maybe, you know, Maybe she just got like a little bit of a taste for killing, and she's like, well, yes, that was fun, actually. While you're here, stab. But I think it's probably not that. Blood frenzy, you know, once you do it once. And then we have silver ring. Who's got the silver ring? Excuse me? Ah, there he is. Yeah. So it makes sense because he went in there and stabbed her in the eye. So it made sense. It makes sense that he met his demise in there. So he stabbed her in the eye, and then he's been cutlassed? But if he was cutlassed, who was Phone? How's he lost his life? I'm not sure. Alright, we'll do the other ones first. This guy's got a splitting headache. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. He's got a cutlass. Yeah, I mean, it's probably him. He's in the right spot. Second mate, right? Yeah. And he's been absolutely... Yeah, he must have been axed. For sure. Faux show. So he was axed by the Hellmans. Oh, I've got to do weapons as well? Pistol, cleaver, what do you call these knives? Dagger. Rigger's been cutlassed, which is a verb. Alright. So you are this one, which is old mate, look up. The Master at Arms, who was shot. Looks to be shot in this direction, because this has got a hole in it. So I'm guessing it was this fella that shot him. I don't think we have any evidence saying a pistol that was recently fired, do we? He doesn't have a gun, he doesn't have a gun, he doesn't have a gun. Yeah, he's the only one with a gun who's not in the captain's quarters already, so unless it was one of these two. I think he's on the right side. The cook make it out? I don't know. We'll get there, I guess. We've got 3... No, we've got 12 and 12, so I don't think so. Rigger's got 2 kills. Well done, Rigger. Alright, Under the Sea is... this guy, Navigator, and he was harpooned by Daddy Bosun. Papa Bosun. Alright, who else do we have to figure out? Well, there's a small hint about who this guy was. Old mate Baldy. Helmsman, right? Yeah, thropping at the mouth. So this one? Yes, that one. And Helmsman's been daggered. 1 sec, I need to use the boys' room. Be right back. We're almost there. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, how did he go? He's been stabbed as well. He also has a knife in him. So if we assume... Yeah, these guys are on the same side, because he's saying to him, quick, we want it in the captain's quarters. And he's on the mutiny's side. Captain is Alistair Sims. So it must be her. She's the only other one with a dagger. What's your name again, champion? Sailmaker. Wait, is that right? No, this one I want, isn't it? I'm not racist, but all these skeletons look the same. Yes. Now you, missing an arm. And a foot. Okay, so who's got the gold pendant? Not you, not you, we know you. Not you, not you. She's got a couple of necklaces, but it doesn't look the same. I mean, these guys aren't, they got out. How do I not know? Alright, so who have we got left? Helmsman we've done, Rigger we've done, Master at Arms is done, Second Mate is done, First Mate is done, Carpenter is done, yeah, Sailmaker isn't done, and then Gunner, Cook is done, Navigator, Powder Monkey. Oh no, we have 10 here. I said 12 before. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, how do we have 10? Oh, we have 10 because the dad and the son got away. So, Sailmaker, these 3, these 2 we don't want to see. And Carpenter. No. Helmsman? First mate. Oh, what am I missing? Wait, I haven't put Cook in. Yeah. We're missing Cook and Sailmaker. Oh, I don't think I had a look at that. Shiny gem. Ah, there he is. That's a little bit hidden, but we can see he's got the pendant there. Cool. And he's probably been crushed by the mast, I reckon, but let's have a bit more of a think. Wait, I've got one wrong. I think I need to reverse these 2. Let me just make sure that's right. Stab in the eye next to a window. Axed. Hello, Rick. How's it going? Oh no, that's not this one. That's that one. Oh god, these skeletons all look the same, champions. Which one's this one? Oh, this one's that one. Right, that's not next to a window, it's next to that. Yes. Helmsman killed by the Sailmaker with a dagger. Gee whiz. And if that's the cook, then the one that we've got left is the Sailmaker here, who has been axed in the face. And the one with the axe was the helmsman. Is that a cutlass? It's weird. Why is it coming from underneath like that? It doesn't look long enough. Is there something else this could be? Stabbed from behind. Okay, well, let's just figure out sort of what happened. Outside here. So they got done. The second mate got done. Oh, the kukri. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a kukri. That is a kukri. Is it? It's so straight. I don't think it is a kukri. Surely the kukri's got to come to play, though. Alright, we'll put it in. We'll think about it more. Net gem, grating sea, splash, cannonball, kukri, harpoon, doe, clear, cutlass here. They don't really have many others. Now, cool. How did the cook get done? Cook is a weird one because they're missing an arm and a foot. How does that happen? Cutlass having cannonball? Grating? Something to do with the grating? A pile of cannonballs down here. What could have caused him to lose an arm and a foot? Yeah, he's saying, I don't want to die alone here. Ma, please watch over me. I think he's about to go up and get this one. Oh, maybe he was just chopped. Because the axe is the only weapon, I reckon, that could chop him off like that. Unless the master's toppled on him. But we don't really have any evidence that the mast toppled here. Or any reason for it to have toppled here. So I'm going to say he was axed. But I'm not feeling great about it, champions. And if he was axed, it was done by the helmsman. Gosh, there's so much to figure out. Maybe I should just figure out whose side everyone was on. I reckon if I start working on this, it might help. The first mate was elected the new captain. Voted in by these, yeah. I have to work this out anyway, so this is going to be helpful. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5. So we have 5 votes to 4, and then 2 were the ones up for election, and then 1 was the powder monkey. We know the second mate. Let's do second mate, I think will be easier to figure out, because there's one less, one fewer. Prepare to lose your life just like you and your followers lost the vote. So, yeah, he is on the second mate's side. Because he is the second mate. We've figured out he's on his own side. Okay, these 2 are on the second mate's side. You and you are on the second mate's side. Who else is on the second mate's side? We know the 2... These 3 are all on the same side. Or at least these 2. Every man for himself. No, you lost your wits. We're on the same bloody side. Pull me aboard. Which side are they on? They're trying to escape. Alright, I'll start doing the other ones as well, I guess. Rigger is on this side. Helmsman's on first mate's side. These 2 are on different sides? Yeah, he's on the second mate side. Because he's saying you might outnumber us. So he's the gunner. But then who's the other one on the villains, on the mutineers side then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, must be this guy. Yeah. Because he was shot by him. Yep. Master at Arms. Right, so then everyone else was on the first mate's side. Bosun went to escape when the mutiny's happening. Navigator. And then we have Cook. Rigger, helmsman, bosun, navigator, cook, sailmaking, carpenter, gunner, master at arms. Good. That night, the second mate and his supporters attacked the first mate's faction, resulting in numerous deaths on both sides. While the fight raged, the bosun and the powder monkey escaped with the map. Boom. Okay, good. 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 Alright, let's go back to this one now and see if we've got everyone on the right side in terms of victim and killer. So they should always be on different sides. First mate, sailmaker. Gunner, cook. Rigger, carpenter. Ah, rigger and cook. That's not right. I've been good, Rick. How's everyone else been? Yeah, this one's a mystery. So we have this one as being the rigger. Let me just check that's right. Rigger's got has the rigger got a ring? Yeah, rigger's got a ring. So that's definitely the rigger. But I don't understand what happened to him. I don't understand what this is. It doesn't look like anything. It doesn't really look like a cutlass. Or a kukuri. Or a cleaver. Or a dagger. Is he being harpooned? I don't think that's what the harpoons look like either, does it? Or maybe. No, the harpoon is the whole thing. It's not just the blade. Tell the old geezer to get what a junkie saw down there. Something's going on down here. Are you alright down there? Someone's been... Events 2 is going to be what has happened here. There's an arm down there. Right. So his arm been snapped off by the grating. He's missing a leg as well, though. How bizarre. Alright, so I'm gonna put grating in there, but I don't love it. Still wrong. This one is wrong as well. Been stabbed in the back, which makes me think he's gone inside. Oh no, maybe he was. Ah! We have a incomplete cutlass here. So this is probably the person that stabbed him. Yeah. So the sailmaker stabbed him with the cutlass. How is it still wrong? Oh no, the cook. He's the cook. Come on, give me one or two away, please. If that is the cook. Is that definitely the cook? I think we just assumed he's the cook based on process of elimination. He's got a gun next to him. The cook doesn't have a gun. Does he? No. But we don't think it's him because he's got the ring. Does anyone else have a ring? I don't think there's any evidence that anyone else has a ring. Oh. Oh no. I was thinking maybe it was him because this guy looks like he's missing a limb, but no, that's definitely the first mate there. What's that? That's suspicious. Maybe it's her. Which one do we put her down as? Sailmaker. I don't have Sailmaker. Why don't I have Sailmaker? What have I done? How? We've got 10 here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here. These two escaped on the boat. First mate, gunner, carpenter, rigger, cook. Second mate, master at arms, helmsman, cook. Ah, I've got 2 cooks, mate. Yeah, I think that's her. Oh, it's still not right. Ah, but if that's the sailmaker, then she killed that one as well. Okay. Okay. We're closer. Let's find out where we got it wrong. Oh, I have this one killed by the helmsman, but they weren't. Okay, let's have a think about that. So he was stabbed by a dagger. It's definitely a dagger, not a kukuri, I think. Isn't it? Or maybe it's the kukuri. So the kukuri has like a... The handle's very different, isn't it? No, that's a dagger. That's definitely a dagger. And now the killer is the sail maker. Oh no, it's this one. They look so similar, I get confused. Oh no, what was this one? What did I just have here? It's alright, I'm just gonna worry about it. Yeah, sailmaker. Helmsman. Helmsman is right. Is wrong. Right, it's this one. Not killed by the helmsman. Right, oh, because I decided it was killed by the grating, didn't I? But I don't know if the grating is right. Yeah, grating's not right as well. Right, so it's just these two we've got wrong. That's good. How'd you die, matey? How did you die? The cook. So the cook has killed this guy downstairs. He's cleaved him in the head. And then he's climbed up, and then something's happened to him. Which has caused him to be missing an arm and a foot. Originally I thought he was axed. Professor Plum with the lead pipe. Yeah, I thought he was axed by the helmsman, but that's not going to be right, is it? No. So he wasn't axed by the helmsman. Wild dogs. He was... Yeah. See? His limbs were trued off by this guy. We haven't used the fact that the mast has been toppled at all. It's interesting, this skeleton. It said he's bleeding out, which means he's not dead yet. And he's in a different position. See, his head's facing up and he's got his sword out. Has he had a last hurrah, got his sword out, chopped up that fella before calling it a day? Let's see if that's right. Master at Arms with a... That's pretty hard to figure out if that's right. It's not right. He wasn't cutlassed either. So the second mate. The second mate is not on the cook's side. The second mate's right here. The second mate ended up being cleaved there. You say cannonball? But how? There's no cannons up here. I mean, oh. Harpooned from a distance. Cleavered with his own cleaver. He was splashed to death. Ladder? Net gem. A different ship's cannonball. Oh, yeah. I forgot to click the clue over there that said there's another ship shooting cannonballs. That's why the mast is down. It adds up. Alright, let's just... Gunner. It's killed by the gunner. Oh. How has the gunner killed him when he's got a cleaver in the head? Splinter on the list. The ladder? He bled out. Probably the Kukuri, eh? Because the Kukuri, it's Chekhov's Kukuri. You can't put a Kukuri in without it being a Kukri in without it being Kukried. How are we supposed to figure that out, eh? I don't really understand. Oh, he's holding the Kukri. Okay. Well, I still don't. I still don't quite understand. We do have a bloodied cannonball from the Currente. I don't really understand how they've both gotten each other. He's chopped off his arm and then been hit in the head with another. I don't know. It's fine though. Okay, someone's gone below deck. The ladder's fallen. Having spotted a gem, maybe? Through a grating. But who? Who was phone? So we know it's not... she's Eliza Swan. That guy's got to be Ant 20. Look at him. Fancy. Got to be the sponsor. Jasper, Ivan, Radigan, or Myrtle? Are you alright down there? Annette. Oh, so they were smoking. Smoking a pipe. The ladder fell with someone on it. That someone dropped their pipe and rolled out of the ship in agony. The old man with glasses, the murderer. I don't know if he's been cannonballed. Unless he fell on the cannonball. Actually, I was hoping we could see the order of the cannonballs, and if they were in the same spot, it would have meant the cannonball hasn't moved. But we have some netting as well. What's going on down there, Ivan? So this is Ivan. So it's not Ivan, not Eliza, not Antwini. It's either Jasper, Radigan, or Myrtle. They've got the same ring. Why do they both have ruby rings? There's a skeleton arm in there. Ah, right, okay. And he's holding the kukuri. I guess that's enough. Kukuri. I guess that's enough information. Got smoke there. We also have... Oh, I was going to say we have smoke over here, but that's just because I'm like zooming in and moving the smoke across the screen. Ah, and then we have these two as well. Right, so the names we know of. There's green on the ladder as well. The names we know of are Myrtle Song. No, sorry. Yeah, Eliza Swan. Liza Swan. Myrtle Song. Jasper Wiles. Eliza, Jasper, and Myrtle. Eliza, Jasper, Myrtle. Jasper, Eliza, Myrtle. And we think this is Antwini. So we got Ivan and Radigan next, and she's calling for Ivan. So Radigan, Alita went below deck. Thank you, Worm. The green stuff. We can actually probably... Sorry. Is it this one? No, not this one. This one. Yeah, that one? Oh, don't click that, Tom. No, just go, skip, next. So he's saying, let me introduce you to the rest of the team. You already know Miss Song. Animal physiology. That's Ivan Kearns, our driver. Yes, so Ivan's the only one missing who looks like he's a big game hunter. Oh no, that's Ivan. Sorry. It's the captain that's missing. One second. just 1 second. Just a moment. It's the captain, right? Not last but not least, but our trusty captain. Yeah, he's got the pipe as well. Right. And if we go back to last orders... Captain Radigan. Yeah. So Radigan Olita should be the name. I think I've proven this about 8 times, but it's Radigan Olita who went below deck. But someone, something, or something. Which something or something. So he climbed down the ladder. Something's fishy. Usually something is fishy when investigating murders. Fell and hit his head. But then why would he be in the water? Which we can see splashing occurring before rolling into the sea. Is this word going to be rigged? Someone pulled or something? Pulled the ladder? Ah, so yeah. Maybe he was climbing down, someone pulled the ladder, he smashed his head, and then he was dragged out. I reckon that's a shout. Maybe he was water skiing. That's not terribly helpful. Which? Oh, then what? If it was pulled a ladder, which toppled a what? Oh no, someone pulled a net. Oh, the net was pulled. See, the net's connected to the ladder. It was a trap. Which toppled a ladder. So, Radigan... Someone and someone a something. Before being pulled into the ocean. Pulled into the sea. Someone, something, and something a something. Cannonball? Oh, it's going to be fell and hit a cannonball, isn't it? Okay, it's just that. There we go. Dunskies. Good stuff, champions. Boom goes the 908. Several hours after losing the vote, William Nunda's supporters launched a coordinated attack on Alistair Sims' faction. On the deck, Nunda and the Master at Arms ambushed the helmsman, thinking they had him outnumbered. However, they didn't realize the rigger was above him, making it a fair fight, which they lost. Eventually, everyone killed one another, apart from the boatswain and his son, who escaped with the map. More than a century later, the expedition found the shipwreck. Radigan Alita was lured into a trap and dragged into sea. So I guess we'll soon have to figure out who was phone. Anyway, thanks for watching, champions. I do need to get back to work, but hope you have a good day. Play more next week. Word games on Wednesday. Cheers, Ambrose and Worm, for hanging out, and anyone else there. Thanks again, champions. Bye for now.